What's going on, you guys? Gaming out here. I've not done a reaction in a while, but you know, with something like this, I felt like I needed to do reaction, get exactly what's going on. The only thing I've really seen is a couple pictures on Twitter. I haven't seen nothing really big. I haven't seen nothing in terms of what the interface looks like or how it looks like moving. The only thing I've seen is like a picture or two on Twitter. And, you know, with something this big, I felt like this is the perfect time to really make a reaction. It's about 11 minutes long. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Hi everyone,
It's
I'm
technically a
Hideaki
state of play,
Nishino,
I see.
and I head up PlayStation's platform planning and management team, which includes product and UX design. Today, we are finally going to give you a look at the PlayStation 5 user experience. We will see some of the features that enable games to work together with the hardware network to deliver a truly next-generation experience. Our vision for a PS5 user experience is simple. We believe that your playtime is valuable and should be meaningful. PlayStation team members from all around the world work to deliver a PS5 experience that
All right, so this looks like from the PS5 where when you would click the button, it would go to who's signed in, who's got PlayStation Plus. I assume that's what's happening here.
That's designed for 4K TVs. The PS5 user experience was built from the ground up to take advantage of the console
The
capabilities,
pulsing on the controller, I like that.
transformative games coming with this new generation.
Are you gonna go, man? I feel like it's a lot of talking in here, man. I want to just see the UI. I don't want to hear you talk.
There may be a few small wrinkles or minor changes.
Oh, minor changes? AKA, if it's not as fast as it is in this demonstration, it's not my fault. It's a beta.
Thanks, Nishino-san. Welcome to your new PlayStation.
Alright, so it looks
5
like you
console
still have the
experience.
PlayStation
This
Plus
time, we'll
icons
start
there
out
at the
from rest
bottom.
mode. We've already created an account and signed into PlayStation Network, so let's log in.
Oh, Sackboy.
In this case,
Alright,
I
so what is
resumed
this?
right where I left off in Sackboy: A Big Adventure.
Is
And
this
here,
Sackboy?
We're looking at PlayStation 5's Control Center. From
Alright,
here,
so-
it's one click, and we're right back into the game.
Alright, so first thing I could tell is this looks like it's their quick menu. Now, PlayStation 4's quick menu is on like the right here. I didn't like that PlayStation 4 one. To be honest with you guys, I didn't like the UI at all on PlayStation 4. But, you know, it does look like they've put it down here at the bottom. Now, Microsoft's is at the left too, but it's a lot more, you know, it looks a lot more clean than the PlayStation 4. Now, I'll say this looks really clean. You know, you could see there's the home button. So I assume when you click the home button, you go to the actual home UI. It looks like that does okay. No, right over here is the actual icon for whatever account you're on. So I assume this is whatever game you're playing. The bell icon obviously represents notifications. So if you're getting like maybe a party invite or something, it will go down there most likely. It looks like there's two people on, two friends. Now this is interesting that there is actual music icon. So what makes me think there is that the music icon, maybe you can download your own games from, not games, your own music from a CD or something. Now I don't think that's probably the case. It's probably going to be like Pandora, Spotify, etc., and I think that's what that was. Now I like how there is a voice icon or a volume icon. So I'm assuming you click on that, it'll let you go back from game volume to party chat, or maybe a little bit more in depth than that. I hope they let us see that. Then, you know, it looks like here you can just click the mute button from your quick one. That shows how many controllers is hooked up and how what that battery is. I'm wondering if there's more than one controller where multiple of them show up, or you have to highlight over them and they'll all like pop up. I don't know that. And obviously there's the person that's on, and there's the power button. I assume all this is assume this is part of the game. I think they're playing I don't even know what they're playing Sackboy. I assume this is the game.
But let's take a moment and look around. The Control Center is always one tap of the PlayStation button away. It provides immediate access to almost everything you need from the system without leaving the game. This includes things like seeing who is online, checking the status of a download.
Looks really
managing your
clean though. It looks
controller,
really clean.
power, and more.
Music, sound, accessories. So that device thing is all the accessories,
These
not just the
colorful
controller.
characters are called cards, and they let you interact
What's
with
cards?
games and the system in a variety of ways. First, as we've just resumed, the Control Center is showing a special card that allows you to get
Oh,
up to date
so
on
those
recent
little
stories
icons,
posted by
those
publishers
cards
for
that they're
games
saying,
I am
that's
following.
part of the quick menu. I like that. I like that. What do
Another
they do?
card here shows me recent media
Recent
captured
screenshots.
from my
I wonder
game
if it's in like
using the
what
Create button
order
on the
that you
DualSense
done them.
controller.
So like if he done a screenshot
check
right
out one
before
of
the
the most
stream,
powerful
that's
new
why it's at the
features
front,
inside
or
the
that's
console.
just where it naturally is. I'm
Just
kind of
right
curious
in
on
this
that.
row, and we call them activities. Activities are part of the plan to remove barriers to gameplay. Let's get an example of one
What's
way
a
they're
barrier
using
to
Sackboy:
gameplay?
A Big Adventure. With a tap of the PlayStation button, I'm back to playing the game. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is
Sackboy
packed
looks really
with things to
nice.
discover,
It
and
looks
each
really
level
clean.
represents
I'm not
one
a big
type
fan of this
activity I
type
can
of game,
play.
but you know,
Many
I
others can go
understand
back
it's a
to
big
later
franchise for
discover more.
PlayStation. It's just not for me.
I tap the PlayStation button to bring up the Control Center again. I can see a number of available activities, both active and suggested by the system. Let's take this first one, A Big Adventure, as an example.
What's the difference between an
I can
active
see
and a
that I haven't
suggestion?
quite
Is it the
completed
colors
this
that they
level.
are?
I'm at 33%. Let's open it up and see more. Here I can see more information, including key objectives I haven't met. And I'm seeing a very important piece of information here. It says about 10 minutes left. This is PlayStation 5's personalized playtime estimate, giving me an idea how long it will take me to complete
That's
this
cool.
activity.
It will tell you how long it will take you. Xbox
Some
needs that.
activities even
Xbox
let you
needs
jump
that.
directly to that
They
place
just
in
tell
the
you
game.
like the total progression that's at the top left of that menu. They just tell you that. They don't really tell you like what total time it
There's
would
more
take
to
to
see
do
here.
anything like
For another
trophies or
example,
related.
Let's open that activity back up. It looks like I missed an objective to find the monk robe's costume piece. Looks like I need a little help. Some in-game activities, like this one, offer official game help. Game help is included as a benefit for
Game
active
help. I
PlayStation
think I did
Plus
hear about
members
that
and
on
some
Twitter.
PS5 games.
Not too
In this
much, but I did
case,
hear a
can
little bit
open
about
that
game help on
objective
Twitter.
to get some hints
Looks like
without
you need
resorting to
PlayStation
a
Plus to
web
get
search
help.
or digging through
I would never
old
use something
videos
like
or
that, but you know,
articles
there's a
that
lot of
contain
casual
spoilers.
people, a lot of people that just play
This
1 or 2 games a
particular
year
link is a video,
that would actually
and I can
really
play
be
it here in the
helped
car,
that they
and
could
I
just
can
click a
expand
button
it
to get
a
help
view
for this
without
particular
reading.
game. They were going to go to YouTube
Sometimes
anyway.
it's really useful to be able to
But at
see
least this
something
way,
on
what looks like
screen
particular
while you play.
games, you'll
Some
at least
cards
be able to
can
keep
put
the
in
player
picture
engaged and they
picture
won't have to go to
or, as
YouTube.
shown here, a side-by-side view. Super cool.
I wonder how
And if you
often
hit
you'll
hard,
see these in games, though.
exit via the
You know,
control
is it
center
going to be
and
just their
on.
first-party games? Is
Now
third-party
let's go
going to
find the
utilize that?
screen
Is it going to be
recordings.
something that they support for maybe a year to 2 years, and then they just stop supporting it
Thanks,
entirely
Game
and
Help.
take it out of the UI? I'm curious, and you know,
The
stuff
team
like
at
that.
PlayStation wanted to make it really
So it looks
easy
like
to
that's how
chat
the
with your
party
friends
chat
on
works, the top
PlayStation
right.
console. So let's
Look,
check
it
out
was
how
pretty
works.
clean when he clicked it. It got
Here, I'm opening
got a
an interactive
notification, came up really nice, really fast.
And I've decided to join the voice chat that my friend just entered. Now, my friend could have done this on the PlayStation app for mobile devices, from a PS4.
All right, so they are
PS3,
confirming that
PS5.
PlayStation's
The DualSense
parties are going to go
controller
on
features an
mobile.
integrated
That's interesting.
microphone, too, so I could start talking
I
right
assume
away.
that, you
But I
know,
always have the ability to hit
the
mute button on the
it's eventually going
controller
to go
or
to
the
PC
menu.
too, the mobile app. I don't know that, though. I don't know. We'll see.
Parties take on an expanded role with PS5. and
Oh, they
now
started
provide
share
persistent
screen.
spaces to connect with groups that you play with.
So they got a little bit of Discord features going on here. But to be honest with you, I think
One of them
PlayStation
is
already
started
had
sharing
that
their
feature.
screen with the
So
group.
I don't think that's anything new.
Looks like they're playing
Russell
Uncharted: The
Waters.
Lost Legacy. We can chat while we play.
Oh, that's cool.
And I can watch his progress as well.
So I assume you click it, it'll full screen it.
This is another card. that
Picture
can
in
be put
picture.
Picture-in-picture mode.
Oh, that's cool.
Pinned to
You
the side
you
while
could
you
watch
play.
something and you
You
don't
can
even
access
have
it
to
anytime via the
actually
Control Center
leave the
too,
game.
but let's dismiss it for now.
That's actually a really nice little thing. I like
Okay, let's redo
how
it.
PlayStation,
we've
you
seen
know,
how
adapts to
activities
what
on
they've done,
PS5
and then they innovate it and make it better
faster to hop
in
back
terms
into
of like
PS5
how they do these type
and
of
how
features.
you can get in-game help and chat with your friends. So that leaves online multiplayer gaming. Let's check it out. I see that some of my friends are online, so it's time to say goodbye to Sackboy for now and spin up a match of Destruction All-Stars. One of my friends in the party has already started a match, and we can join them from this card in Control Center.
All right, so there's a a card in Control Center where you click it, it'll let you join anyone
There we go.
and join in
Construction
sessions. I
All-Stars
assume.
now quickly
I assume it's
start
not
saying
just one
PS5's
game.
ultra-high
You click
speed
it, it'll show you
SSD.
every person that is in a game that is joinable,
Okay,
and
I
you
think
can
we've got
join
enough
at any
people at our
time through
party,
any
so
of
let's
those.
jump in.
Xbox
Keeping
has
the
that
focus on
already, but it's cool.
PS5's user experience today,
It's
so
a pretty
let's zip ahead
interesting
so we can see
concept.
more.
Usually I just join from the party, so that isn't really relevant to
And
me.
just like that, we're in. We don't have time to play a full match today, but I do think we have time to take a quick photo. To do that, I'll just tap the Create button on the DualSense controller. PS5 is always capturing recent gameplay, but when you compose a shot, even
I like
using
how
in-game
clean that
photo
looks.
mode,
I like
you can
how
capture a
they're
high-quality screenshot here.
like quick
Optimized
menus
capture
for
from
everything is at the
letting you
bottom like
review
that.
and choose
That's
to
something
share
unique.
your
I
own.
don't think I've ever
I
seen
should
any of
mention,
console, Xbox,
screenshots and video
PlayStation,
can be
Nintendo
captured at up to
do
4K
anything at the
on
bottom
PS5
like that. So it's nice that that is there.
Okay, so far we've shown off how to jump into activities, how to chat with your friends, get into groups together to play, capturing gameplay, all of that while in-game. But what if I want to play a different game?
All right, here. Okay.
Welcome
Let me
to
pause
the
this.
PlayStation.
I seen this on Twitter. This is like the only real thing I've seen on Twitter in terms of what this UI looks like. I like it. It looks clean. I do think these tiles right here, I think they're too small. Now, for smaller TVs, you won't be able to see them very well unless you're close up to this. Bigger TVs, I think you could see them a little bit better. But even some big TVs, you might not be able to see that depending how far back you are. Now, this monitor is a 32-inch monitor, and it's kind of weird that, you know, I can barely read them on a 32-inch. I can clearly see what it is just from the picture, but you know, this Destruction All-Stars right here, I don't know if I could read that if I didn't know what the game already was, because he was just on it. Obviously, it's down here. It's a little bit better in size. You know, Uncharted's up there. So it's kind of interesting that they made them so small. I would have liked it to like took this section right here just a little bit more down where it makes the tiles a little bit bigger, but you know, I digress. Maybe when I get my hands on the actual console, I can see what they were talking about.
PlayStation 5 home screen. This is where you'll land when you start up from a powered off state, and where you'll go when you want to choose a new game to play or download. The layout of the space is designed to present games and game content beautifully on a 4K display, with simple and super fast access to what you need.
Are they
In case you're
abandoning
wondering,
themes?
Media-related
That
apps
doesn't
will
look
have
like
their
a
own
theme.
space like this one, but today we're focused on gaming. Each game has its own hub completely integrated, so all you need to do is scroll down to see activities you can jump right into. Video clips, stories about the game, DLC, and more.
That's nice. I like that.
Backward-compatible PS4 titles will benefit from some of these features too.
Oh, so
Let's
some
move
backwards
one spot to the
compatible
left
will
and
benefit
check
from
out
it. Which that makes
Explore,
sense. These are
which brings
PS5
together all
features,
your
not
games.
PS4 features.
We saw a view of this from the Control Center earlier, and another view will also be in the new PlayStation app for mobile devices. Explore keeps you in the loop with official stories from PlayStation and from all the games you're following, including trending media from the community. We'll be testing and learning about this feature in the US at launch, so not everyone will have this on day one.
All
It
right,
gives you a
so
good idea of the direction.
that's going to be some people. I would assume
And this
the
is
people at launch
PlayStation's
is going to
store
get
for
it first.
PS5. It's
Oh, cool, we're
completely
going to see the
integrated
store.
into the system. It's not a standalone
I actually
app.
like the store for the 4 for the
Browsing
most part.
new games to play
But
will
I'm
be
curious to
easier
see what the
thanks to speed of
PS5 version of the
PS5
store
and a
looks
more
like.
Personalized store experience. And here,
Are you
going
gonna
to
click it?
browse the latest games and deals.
Stop telling me
You'll
where
find
it is and just
PS5
show
games
me.
and many backward
Push one
compatible
button.
PS4 games too.
He's
I'm
not going to
sad
show us
say,
the
but we are
store.
almost out of time.
Wow,
So let's
he's not
pull up
showing us
Control
the
Center
store.
one
That's
more
crazy.
time with a tap of the PlayStation button. On our way out, why don't we quickly share that photo we took in Destruction All-Stars? We can find recently captured media. And
I can't believe he didn't show us the store. That was insane. He teased us with the store, but didn't show us the store.
On PlayStation 5, I have the option to share videos and images to supported external services, or I can send them directly to one of my parties.
That's cool. You can send it to
Remember,
multiple
parties are
parties, or
bigger
you
than
can
just
create a
voice chat.
party to send it to.
So
You
I'll
can
select
stream
one of my
it,
favorite
send it to
parties
Twitter. Xbox has this for the most part.
Let's
They
have a
can't
quick
send it to
message here.
everyone in a party, but they
DualSense
do
controller makes
have
this
every
really
feature
easy.
that he just said right there.
PlayStation
But it's
5
nice
supports
that, you know,
voice
you'll be able to send it to a
dictation
whole
in
party.
another
That's a nice thing.
language.
And
You
and
know
it looks like you don't have to
it's
send it
like
to a
this.
party you're in. So you
Or
can
if
send
you
it to
don't want
everyone
to,
in
simply select
in
them
like a
from the
friend's
button.
party that you know everyone in
Here's a
there
cool
maybe.
detail.
Maybe you can
If my
only
friend
send it
hasn't
to
yet
someone that
played the
actually has the
activity
friend.
where I
Then that you have a friend with in that party.
If the game's developer thinks that activity might contain spoilers, they'll receive a warning before they view it.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's
I
it for
wonder
now.
how
There
realistic
are
that's
many
going to
more
be
exciting
for every
features we couldn't
developer,
get to
though.
today, but we're super excited to share more of the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation app user experience with you in the coming weeks headed to launch.
Oh, the rest
Of course,
looks
this is
pretty
just
cool.
a first look at what fans can expect on day one. The team at PlayStation is committed to evolving this experience with our community in the months ahead. We look forward to sharing more. Thanks for watching.
All right. So there is the first look at the PlayStation 5 user experience. I like it. I think it looks clean. I'm not a fan of the PS4 user experience at all. I don't like that UI. I think it looks clunky. It looks sloppy. I don't think they put a whole lot of thought process into this. But the PS5 UI, it looks like they put thought process in. I don't like how they didn't show us the store. I understand this probably for a later video, a later stream, but I feel like since it was there and he was teasing us, he should have just let us see it. But I digress, you know, that's for a later video. At least he's giving me more content I can make in the future. So I like it. It looks good. I don't know how I feel, but maybe there's no themes. It looks like there might not be themes going on, that they're going a different direction. Maybe that's something that they'll imply later on, or it could be at launch. You know, those themes are really important. I don't see Sony just giving those up. But anyway, you know, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Tell me if you enjoyed the way that this looked. To me, it doesn't really matter to me. I do enjoy the way the PS5's UI is way better than PS4, and I think I'll enjoy using the PS5 more because I like that UI way more. Because I to be honest with you guys, I could not stand the PS4 UI. You guys have heard me multiple times say the little tiles of death, but that's besides the point fact. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. This is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.